What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our podcast, My Munchies, the #1 podcast on the market. As always, we are your co-hosts, Caden and
Braden. He always forgets this part. I hope your brains are hungry because we've got a buffet of an episode coming your way. Now, let's get into it. Here's my question for you.
Oh, by the way, this week we are just running off Braden's questions because I was stupid and I didn't prepare questions this week.
Also, before we get into it, I also want to say we're still going to do the Christmas thing. If you give us 50 likes, we will film and direct a music video to a Christmas song, but we will rap it, and it'll be a music video, and we'll post it on this channel.
And we will go in public dressed as our Christmas hip-hop characters.
Yeah.
And we'll sell our mixtape. We'll do whatever we have to do.
Yeah. Also, the Christmas shirts are coming out soon.
The Leroy Christmas shirts will be coming
It's
soon.
going to be Leroy with a Christmas hat. That's what I'm thinking.
Have a Merry Mind Munchies Christmas.
Yeah, have a merry yeah. Anyway, getting
Mind
into
Munchie
it.
Christmas.
So let us know if you want a shirt.
Yeah.
We're going to
DM
get
the
soon.
Instagram, message to Twitter, all that good stuff.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, whatever we have, something like that.
I forget what we have.
Subscribe to the channel if you want to. I don't really care. Anyway, so let's talk about aliens.
Aliens, that's
That's
the
the
topic this
subject.
week.
So, you think they're real?
100%.
Okay, so they're real.
Actually, there's no question.
So I was watching an interview the other day, and in this interview, the guy was talking about how, how the government.
Then they have to release all their stuff
There
about
was
aliens.
Yeah, there was a video of something flying through the sky, and nobody knew what it was. Nobody.
See, whenever I see those videos, I always question them.
So my question is this: that video, you can. Hey, since you're the editor, are you able to put a clip of that video in there? Yeah. Okay. So roll a clip.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude. That's not our LNS though, is it? It's not. That is the LNS, dude. Well, if there's look at that thing. It's rotating. Nickel 6-1 Tango, Roger, oh, got it! Woohoo! Roger, there's troubleshooting as soon as I get. Did you box moving target? No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow, look at that, man. Look at it fly.
That was a pretty cool clip.
So, do you think that was a UFO?
Well, I haven't seen the clip, so I'd have to see it.
It's
but here's
so
the
like,
thing.
would you, having seen the clip? So it's like, it was like a really tiny, like some kind of spaceship, and it's seen on a camera moving, doing stuff that's unnatural. Like they said they've never seen ships do this before.
Yeah,
Like going up and down,
right.
moving in ways that our planes can't. So, in your mind, is that a alien UFO, or is that just the government testing stuff?
Well, I think
I want to make my point clear. I want to make my stance clear. I believe there are aliens because there's infinite galaxies.
right.
Universe is always expanding.
That's the same point
There's
I have.
billions and billions and billions and trillions and whatever heckin' millions of however many decimal points you want to put of solar systems just like ours.
Yeah. There's an exact copy of you
Yeah.
doing this exact podcast.
So there's got to be aliens. They may not be like
little green men
little
or
green Martian people, but
yeah,
they're still
they
gotta exist.
They 110%
So-
exist.
Go ahead.
But I guess I would see that. But I would see okay, maybe that could be, the little stereotypical little green men. Of course, I don't think the little green men I don't think they are really aliens. 'Cause, like, I
Yeah.
think a lot of people, they don't understand what alien actually means. A lot of people, because a lot of people, they say, "Oh, it's an alien," okay, and they think, little green men, and that's
Yeah.
that's what your brain thinks of. But when it comes to the definition of alien, we could go to Mars and find bacteria. You can consider that an alien
Yeah. So
because
here's
it's a living thing on
here's
another
the question
planet.
I have for you. If me explaining this video, I'll show it to you after the podcast.
Okay.
And everyone on here has already seen it, hopefully. If we can't get the video to roll, I guess go watch it yourself. But
we can put the link for the video
um,
in the description.
having or knowing what I described to you, moving in unnatural ways, all this stuff, would you assume that it's probably an alien UFO?
Yeah, I do
Or
think.
do you think it's the government testing stuff?
I would say, yeah, I would probably assume that it's an alien, but I also think that it is 100% possible that the government, like
Yeah.
CIA,
Mhm.
FBI, all that really secure stuff like that, I think they definitely do have some play in testing to see if they can mimic aliens.
Here's my thought on it. I don't necessarily know if that video was a UFO. I don't know if
Right.
it was an alien. I'm
Right.
not going to say that it is or isn't. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Do I believe that there are aliens? Yes. Do I
100%.
believe that there have been aliens on Earth? I don't know. Do I believe that they're visiting us? I don't know. I feel like if they were visiting us, then they would already have made themselves known. I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
if there was an alien or a UFO that has been here, they would have brought more UFOs.
We
and
would
been
have
like,
seen it by
"Guys,"
now.
They would have went back to their planet and be like, guys,
There's life.
look.
Look what I
And
found.
then they would have brought other people here, but they haven't. So
I see what I think is that. Well, sorry, no, I set this up wrong. So I've seen something about aliens, and it said if there are aliens, and they're sitting up in space, they have a giant hyper telescope looking at us on the Earth. So in space, time moves differently in space. So if what was that planet that they were talking about? Like the something B or
Proxima B.
yeah. So I seen something. So it's about 40. It's about what, like 40 years away.
Yeah.
So
I think to send somebody there would
It would take them
something there. It would be like 20 years
20
to get there.
So like a 40-year
20-hour years to get there. Yeah.
So like a 40-year round trip.
Yeah.
So what I've seen is that
20 or 40.
so
something like that.
with that, how time moves differently in space, that if they were looking at us at that planet through a
We have a telescope pointed at that.
through a major telescope,
They're looking for
they
lights and
would
stuff.
be seeing. So if it'd be 40 years, they would be seeing the year if it was 40 years, they would be seeing the year 1980.
Mhm.
So just like that, if a planet like 4 million years away was looking at us, they'd see dinosaurs on the planet because light and the time and
So
basically they wouldn't.
for them to land like a rover. I think they're sending stuff to that planet, Proxima B. It's
Which
got
would
its
be
own
nuts.
sun.
Can you imagine what's on that planet?
It's got its own sun.
Gosh, can you imagine that thing enters the atmosphere
Dude,
of that planet
See,
and then just
like,
instantly
look up pictures. It's got like ravines and stuff on it, like
I-
that you can
I'm
see
gonna
with
look
a
this stuff.
telescope.
I'm gonna look this stuff up after this. 'Cause
Anyway,
this is like really interesting
Yeah.
to me.
so they heard radio signals, not like radio, like
That's freaky.
Hey, we live on this planet.
not that, but it was like sound waves.
That freaked me out. I
Like-
didn't realize you were gonna do that. It freaked
It was
me
like
out.
sound waves that were coming from that area. Now that could have been anything. It
Right.
could have been like an asteroid hitting something, or
Mhm.
it could have been anything. It could have been past Proxima B, but they think that it's from Proxima B.
Right.
And it's such an
Well,
Earth.
it
It's
ha-
such an Earth-like.
It
planet.
has to be from a planet because sound doesn't move in space.
Yeah. So it's
At least in open
So,
space. Sorry.
it's such an Earth-like planet. They're saying if they can find water, there's probably life there.
That's insane.
So, they said it's really radioactive. So
So we'd have to
they said they'll
go there
probably-
with radiation
So
suits.
they think
and
if you find life, you'll probably find. I mean, if you find water, you'll probably find life. Whether it's bacteria, whether
Yeah.
it's fungi, whatever.
Still, that's
they think they're
insane.
gonna find life there,
That's
whether it's like
insane.
humans or not.
that's
But let me remind you, Earth Earth was also like that. Started out as bacteria and fungi. So maybe if there is that kind of thing on that planet,
Eventually,
maybe that's like the beginning of Earth, and maybe that's gonna grow into
something
what
like we have.
what we have. That's crazy to think
Gosh.
about. They're looking for like lights and stuff. They're trying to see if they can find lights on the planet, because that would mean that there's something there producing light.
That's insane to think
Yeah.
about. It's entirely.
I'll show
insane
you.
to
I'll
think
show you
about.
like a whole video about it, dude. It's crazy. Like
That's
there's a whole
insane.
thing about it. Anyway, so there's non-believers of aliens. And if you're a
Yeah.
non-believer of alien, you need to get your mind right, because
Yeah.
you're a dummy.
Anybody with like a
Um,
small understanding about
yeah.
space
So
knows that eventually, with the infinite galaxies, infinite universes, infinite realities, that eventually there's going to be another planet that can harbor life. There's millions upon millions of copies of Earth, and of
there's-
you doing the same exact thing that you're doing
So of
right
course,
now.
you've got people on both sides. Yeah, non-believers, believers. So my question is, whose job is it to prove whether there is or isn't aliens?
So you're saying,
So I'm saying us as alien believers,
do we have to prove it to
Do
the
we
non-believers? Is that what you're
prove-
saying?
do we prove that they exist, or do they prove they don't exist?
They have to prove they don't exist.
Because I've heard people say, "Oh, like bring me an alien, and then I'll
No.
believe you."
How's that's the thing. How's a regular
Listen,
person like you and I
here's
gonna
what-
go to space, get
Yeah,
an
for real.
alien, be like,
But
yeah,
here's
come
what
with me
I'm
to my
saying.
planet?
Here's what I'm saying.
40 years later, here we are.
Here's what I'm saying. This is what you got to think about. If you are going to tell me, and this is my genuine mindset, if you are going to tell me that this universe is always expanding, there are millions, an infinite number of
Planets are being destroyed and created
infinite amount
every
of
day.
planets, just like Earth, you're going to try to convince me that there's not life on one other planet at least. Why would it only be us? If you're going to tell me that there's not life on any other planet in the entire universe, which is
It makes no
infinitely
sense.
expanding, I think you have to prove
Yeah.
that's
100%. That means you have to prove
You prove
science
to
and,
me.
and millions upon millions of experts.
Why would it just be us?
exactly
Why would this be the only planet out of the whole universe?
of these
where-
multiple universes
Of this all of the universe and all of space and all of existence.
creation?
Why would we be the only planet with life on
It is scientifically impossible for us to be the only planet that is
Yeah.
capable of producing light.
It doesn't make any sense to say otherwise.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you're gonna say that there's
If
not
you're gonna sit there
aliens,
and
you've got to
complain,
prove something.
Yeah,
Anyway,
100%.
so that's my thought. But farmers.
Farmers.
So the only people who have ever been abducted by aliens
are farmers.
are farmers. Rednecks from middle of
Nowhere. The nearest
Kansas,
the nearest town
Wyoming.
the nearest town is 15 miles away.
Yeah. Those are the only people.
And they
Do
have
you
like
believe those stories?
are you talking like the super early, like the 1960s?
I'm talking somebody who's telling a story, doesn't have video proof, doesn't have picture proof, says, "Hey, I got abducted by aliens," believes it 100%. Are those people being? Do you believe that somebody has been abducted by an alien?
Do I believe that somebody was abducted by an alien and brought back to Earth?
Do you just believe that they were abducted? Maybe they
I
weren't.
so
Maybe
I
they
think-
weren't brought back to Earth, but maybe they were.
I
abducted.
think if aliens did exist and they abducted a human being from our planet, I think they would be smart enough if they have the technology to abduct a person from another planet. I think they would be smart enough to realize, hey, we cannot let this person go back.
Or maybe they don't care that they know we're here. If we found life on another planet, we're sending radio signals into space. We don't care if somebody knows that we exist.
Yeah,
How do we know that they care? Here's my thought. Here's
I
what
mean
I'm
that's
gonna say.
true,
I
but
heard that a pretty little bird told me this, and I could be fact checked, I guess. But a pretty little bird told me this. Every single story like that, almost every single story. Obviously, there may be outliers, but a lot of the stories are not the same, but were done to similar people. People who had like the same kind of lifestyle. People
the
who
farmer,
had the same
the simplistic lifestyle.
people who had the same eye color. People who had similar personality traits. People, like, it lines up.
Yeah.
Like this very similar types of people were being abducted. And then
Right.
there was a story about, I don't remember, it was like 2 or 3 girls.
Mm-hmm.
They were playing in a field or something. They were like young, like 3. They were like young.
That
And they were playing in a field or something. Like, they don't know what an alien is.
right.
They came back and they said that they saw aliens. They were split up, and all of them drew the exact same thing.
That's gosh,
Said that
bro.
they said described it the exact same way, drew the exact same type of thing.
That's oh my gosh.
How would
dude.
they know?
Oh, that's weird.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Oh,
That's what I'm
gosh,
saying, bro.
See, I don't believe like the whole like crop circle thing. You believe that stuff?
No,
I don't, because
I don't believe like the
why would they wanna-
pyramid
why would they
stuff.
want to like? See, that's different with me. But the whole crop circle thing is like, that's not really like a,
Yeah.
like what is that gonna do? Like what does a crop circle do?
What are you shaking your head about?
Because the pyramid thing is like actually kind of
No,
like
I'm
it's
not
kind
saying I
of
don't
crazy.
believe it. I'm just saying I thought that that's what he was
Well,
talking
do you
about.
know the pyramid thing? Where if you take the height of the pyramid times it, I think by 1,000,000, you get the exact distance. I mean, down to the last digit, the exact distance from the Earth to the Sun.
No,
The
but,
exact distance.
but
And then if you look in the hieroglyphics, there's drawings of little men appearing out of a dome-shaped flying machine. And then also with the sun thing, ancient Egyptians believed in the sun god. They believed a being from the sun gave them light.
okay, but listen. So
I'm just saying, it's a lot of coincidences.
yeah, and I've heard Joe Rogan say this. If you would have that pyramids are built so perfectly that if you get it wrong even in the slightest,
It's coming down.
like even 0.1 centimeters.
That's why there were so many.
It's not gonna be perfect.
That's
at the
why
top,
there were so
and
many.
It's perfect.
That's why there's so many failed pyramids.
Yeah,
There's
you
a
have to
lot.
get it perfect.
There's a lot
I
of
don't-
ruins.
How did the Egyptians build pyramids?
Yeah, there's no cranes,
Dude,
no nothing.
Those I've never seen the pyramids, but those bricks are big.
They're huge. It took multiple men.
Tons and tons. Like they weren't lifting those.
Yeah.
They weren't lifting those.
See, so here's what I think happened. I think that
God picked them up and built the pyramid.
no, but I think that so for thousands and thousands of years, the ancient Egyptian empire existed for thousands upon thousands.
Yeah.
Existed for forever.
Yeah.
So what I think happened is they failed so many times. So many pharaohs said, "I want a pyramid built." And these pyramids would take hundreds of years
Yeah.
to finish building. There would be generations of people, of families. All they knew was building pyramids. That's all they knew how to do. So, but that's the thing.
Maybe they were smart enough to build like miniature ones so they could get the math down.
Yeah. But
Still, how did they move those
But still,
blocks?
even with that, they were still failing pyramids. There are hundreds of failed pyramids in Egypt. You
Yeah.
can find their ruins. They're
Mhm.
tourist attractions. The failed pyramid. But I think what happened is with the whole alien thing is I
like
think
dough urine in here.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, come on.
Hey,
Come on, Chandler.
we didn't tell you to talk, Chandler.
Chandler. You have to edit this out later.
Hey, do you believe in aliens?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good, you better. But so I think what happened is if it's what people think is they think that, aliens, they're
Yeah.
far more advanced than we are.
Mm.
I think they're like, you know what? The aliens could have been like, you know what? Those guys are kind of struggling.
Might as well give them a hand.
We might as well step in because I'm tired of watching these guys just fail repeatedly, and I just
Yeah.
want to see them succeed once. So they went down and they were like, yeah, don't make any drawings of us or anything like that. And they were like, nah, screw you guys.
Well,
We're making
here's the
drawings of
thing.
you. We're putting you in that
Here's the
pyramid.
thing. It's the same thing with dragons.
Yeah, that's true.
Every ancient civilization has drawn pictures of something like aliens, dude. But listen,
Dragons or aliens.
dragons during the same amount of during the same age and time, people were drawing pictures of dragons.
Oh yeah, China,
like
Japan,
over in China, down in Mexico,
Scotland,
up here, everywhere.
all
in the
across
world.
Europe.
During the same time period, they were drawing pictures of dragons,
Some form of giant.
big reptilian things with wings. How are you gonna tell me those aren't real? Or
Exactly.
weren't real. They were real, bro.
100%.
They were real. And the thing is about those is you could never prove that they're not real because there's more evidence suggesting that they're real than not real. But for that thing to fly, it'd have to have hollow bones, right? Like birds. If
They
you
decompose
if that thing dies, you're never gonna find the fossils.
within 3 years. Those bones are gone.
There's never gonna be fossils. So I'm just saying that there's no way that I'm thinking dragons existed because in every single culture in every single ancient society, there's pictures of dragons.
They have to.
Almost every single
Right.
all over the world.
Yeah.
Not
And it's,
just
and it's
like
not and it's not like back then we were worried about exploration. We were
Yeah.
worried about surviving.
so. I don't know. Are aliens real? You tell us.
Our
But
dragons
I'm
real?
telling you that aliens are real.
100%.
But you tell us what you think. And if you say no, we're deleting your comment. I'm just kidding. Anyway,
No, I'm not. I
but
will,
do
I will
let
ban
us
you.
know if you think aliens are real.
I will ban you from the channel if you say they're not real.
So, but you don't get merch.
You will never get merch. Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna cash at me your money. You're gonna place an order for a shirt. I'm just gonna keep it.
Yeah. Anyway,
No, I'm gonna send you a shirt. It's gonna be Leroy, but it's gonna say you were a bad boy this year, and it's gonna be Leroy's face on a piece of coal.
All right, Area 51, hit us up. We've cracked your code. We know you're hiding aliens there.
You might as well just let him
Bob
out.
Lazar
do you
told us.
remember? Do you remember like?
Bob Lazar, come on our podcast.
Do you remember whenever like the whole like Area 51 raid like was a thing and like, I
Hey,
love.
Can we DM Bob Lazar? Will you do that for us? Okay. He's our
Sweet.
social media /editor and now /project manager because Greg's slacking.
He's
Not
on
here.
2 strikes. We're about to fire him.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, you don't get overtime.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Hey, actually, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say this right now. It's not that hard of a job to post one time every week.
Oh, I'm sorry.
These aren't even that hard to edit.
Look at you sitting there all comfy
Hey,
like.
we're not plugging your channel.
I'll plug myself.
Dude, I'll delete the video. I'll change the description. I have access to it now. All right. Next topic. Should we fire our editor?
Is that the next topic? Is
the
it
next
really?
question I have.
Is it really? Should we? What do you mean? Should we fire our editor? I think he's doing the best he can given
I
the
know.
situation.
But no, seriously, I want to get to this next question. This is kind of a deep question.
let's hear it. I'm all about deep.
We could do a whole different episode about this.
We only have like.
So, how many times can someone cheat before you let them go?
Before I let him go, how many times can that? Okay.
That's fine.
That's easy. How many times can someone cheat before I let him go?
Yeah.
Once.
Once. Okay.
I'm
Side
telling you.
question.
I'm
I agree.
I'm
I
telling
agree.
you. I'm
My
telling
girlfriend cheats on me. She's gone.
Yeah. If she cheats
But-
on me, she don't deserve me.
But do you believe that people who have cheated can change?
Yes.
Okay.
They can
Would
change,
you
but
date somebody who has cheated on a past boyfriend?
that's hard. How long ago was it? That's what I would
Just
ask.
in the past.
If let's say I was an adult, like let's say like I'm like 25,
Okay.
like mid 20s.
Obviously, they weren't in middle school when she cheated. But I'm saying she cheated on her ex. You meet a girl right now and you find out she cheated on her ex. That's a red flag. Can we
Right.
agree?
that is
Okay.
a red flag.
Would you give her a shot?
I would.
Now, she's never done anything to you. But she has cheated on somebody before.
I'd have to.
I don't think I could do it. I'm in
I
a
think-
relationship.
I
I don't have
think-
to worry about that. But if somebody had been in a relationship before me and they cheated on that person, I'm not giving them a shot
I know.
because they've done it before. Why wouldn't they do it?
Right.
again?
So I think
That's my mindset.
I think
Maybe I'm wrong.
I think I'd have to hear her side of the story. Like, why did you cheat?
There's no excuse for cheating. then.
No, you gotta listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
So, I'd have to hear both sides of the story.
Okay.
I have to say, okay, why did you cheat? And she could say like, oh, he wasn't paying attention to me or anything like
Break
that.
up with him.
That's
Don't
what I would
cheat
say.
on
I'd
him.
say, don't cheat on him. Break up with him. And I'd have to hear that guy's side of the story.
But
'Cause-
like, okay, so let's say I was single. Me and a girl start talking,
Okay.
right? If I find out that she's cheated on somebody, I'm gonna be like, look, it's nothing against you, but I don't think I can
Yeah.
deal with that because the anxiety on my end is gonna
Yeah.
be so high because if
Oh
she's
yeah.
cheated on
She
somebody
goes out with her
before-
friends. Yeah, I'm going out. Send you that text. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm going out with my friends
If she's
tonight.
cheated on somebody before,
She's not
she
afraid
could
to do it
she
again.
could cheat on me.
Right.
And if her excuse is, "Oh, you weren't paying me attention," I'm gonna be so anxious all the time. Oh, am I giving you enough attention? Oh, do I need to be more clingy? Oh, do I need to
That's the thing,
tell you
though.
I love you
That's
more?
the thing, though. You'll say that. You'll say, "Do I need to give you more attention?" or like that, and then she'll be like, "Yeah." You'll give her more attention. A couple weeks down the road, she'll say, "I don't like how
Yeah,
clingy
exactly.
you are."
Well, be a woman, they don't really. You can't make them happy. Let's be honest.
Let's be for real here.
I'm just being honest. Women
It's
can't be happy.
It's hard.
Nothing you do makes women happy. They've
There's
always
always
gotta complain
something
about
wrong.
something. No, we're not canceled. I'm just being honest. Like I love.
He kind of got a
obviously,
point.
obviously, women are like majestic creatures. Okay.
Yeah.
But what
I'd sacrifice my life to save a woman. I'd kill.
Yeah, so would
I'd
I.
kill another man over
If
a
me and
woman.
my girlfriend were walking down the street and it was between me and her, I'd take it.
I'd take
I'd
it.
die protecting her. Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
100%.
I would rather die protecting her. Like, I'm sorry, but if she's dying, I'm dying too. I don't care if you've got 20 people with ARs, I'm fighting.
I'll fight.
I'm hopefully injuring someone before
I'll
I
go
go
out.
down.
I'll go out swinging. I don't care.
Yeah, someone's going down.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You're sitting there
But
like
I'm not-
saying
I'm
like,
not-
"No, man, I'm gonna run away."
I'm not gonna just sit there and like.
I'm not
let
gonna sit
them
there and
hurt
let it-
her.
I'm not gonna make it easy on
Like
them.
we're walking down like one of the most. We're walking in Detroit, bro. Let's say we're walking in Detroit at night, at midnight. No, it's not
No.
racially motivated. We're walking
no,
down the.
everyone in
Yeah,
the United
Detroit-
States knows.
Okay, let's say Chicago then.
Hey, how about this? How about this?
Because it has high
how
crime
about
rates.
how about this? You get online when you edit this and you look and you see you search up city. You put cities with the highest crime rates.
Let's look it up.
Guarantee you, the top two is Chicago and Detroit. Guarantee you, in the U.S.
I'll put the stats up.
Put the stats up. Let them see.
Don't worry about it. I'll put the stats up there.
No.
All right, look. I quick Google search. Detroit, Michigan.
Bam. Told you.
Yep.
That's why you should stick to editing.
Number 1. Actually, no. Number 1, St. Louis, Missouri. My bad.
Really?
But number 2 is Detroit. Number 3 is Baltimore.
Can't have nothing in Detroit.
Dude, Chicago's not
I think one of our videos we need to
Chicago's 20th.
How?
Anyway, but listen.
We need to make it. No, we need to make a video. One of our videos. It's gonna be like reacting to like the "you can't have nothing in Detroit." There's like the pictures, like the memes of it, and the guys be like, "Man, they stole my whole front porch." Like their whole front porch will be gone. Man, you can't have nothing in Detroit.
But like for real, like what are you trying to say right now, Chandler?
So you're
Are
saying
you trying to say you're running? No, listen.
you're running?
Well, listen, you're walking down Detroit at midnight with your girl,
Gangs are out.
right?
Gangs are out.
You're
doing-
walking down. I don't care what race they are. They could be white, black, Indian. I don't care. You said it was racially motivated. I'm just saying. Listen, you're walking down Detroit at midnight, walking through Detroit. Okay?
Gangs are doing drug runs.
You're walking
They're
through. You're
selling.
walking through the bad part of Detroit. Okay, listen, and you're with your girl. Are you trying to tell me you're not standing up for her if someone pops out of the alleyway with a knife? No. I'm saying, listen.
Yeah, guess what?
I may not be able.
I'd rather let her
not,
live.
I may not be able. I may not be able to kill somebody with a knife that has a knife against me. I may not be able to win that fight.
I don't care.
But
though.
I'm gonna go out before they get to her. I'm gonna
That
give
gives her
I'm
a shot
definitely
to get
giving
away.
Her time to run away.
That gives her a shot to get away.
It better be wifey material if I'm gonna risk
Okay.
I don't care.
I don't care if you're my girlfriend.
Because guess what? At the end of the day, when it doesn't matter. It can be
I believe
the
in
worst-
protecting women.
the worst
Okay.
woman I've ever met in my entire
Huh?
life. It could be like I can
Okay,
hate,
I know who not to walk down the
I
south
could
side
ha-
of Detroit with.
I could hate her, Trayton. Shut up.
Okay, blur that name. Blur
Okay,
that name.
but I could hate the woman. No, but listen.
let
listen.
the man talk.
Listen, I could hate her. I could hate her guts. She could have cheated on me, and for
I want
months.
everyone to know that our editor is against protecting women.
That's a lie.
But I could hate her for she could have cheated on me for months. But guess what? At the end of the day, that is someone's daughter.
Sorry, guys, that it cut out a little bit
Yeah.
because our editor Chandler,
Chandler, come on, man, do your job.
he ran out of storage on his phone. Back to what we were talking about. Chandler, listen, hey, shut up.
You don't care
He said
about
he
women,
doesn't care if
dude.
it's someone's daughter.
You don't care.
I'm saying I don't even care about the fact that somebody's daughter. Screw the fact that somebody's daughter. Here's what I'm saying, okay? Here's what I'm saying. I don't care if I'm walking down the street with Greg. I don't care if I'm walking down the street with some stranger I've never met before. I don't care if I'm walking down the street with Hitler. I don't care who I'm walking down the street with. I don't have the decency. I couldn't, as a person, stand there and let somebody else get brutally whatevered. Okay, whatever.
Knowing I could do something.
Whatever they're going to do to that person. Now, obviously, if it were Hitler, I wouldn't be walking down the street with him. But I don't care if it were. I don't care who it is. If I'm walking down the street with this person and they're gonna get brutally whatevered, murdered, molested, whatever they're gonna do to this person, I'm not just gonna stand there and let it happen. I don't have the decency.
Exactly.
So I don't even care that it's someone's daughter. But the fact that it would be my girlfriend, that's even worse, dude. I don't care who it is. I don't care how many people.
Away.
I don't care how many people there are. I don't care what their weapon is. I don't care. I'm fighting so that she can get away.
Until I stop
I will
breathing.
die. I will die right there so that she can get away, to give her time to get away. She can't run very fast, but I'm giving her time.
I'm
to
giving
get
her
away.
a couple minutes.
So
at
how about
least.
you take your misogyny and stop being our editor? Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Anyway,
I'll call the police.
so
Yeah,
okay, that's
yeah.
what I thought.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You stop talking
So-
now.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I have a duty to protect my girlfriend.
Or just
So-
any woman.
or anybody.
Because biologically,
I do feel like I have a duty to protect my girlfriend more than I have a duty to protect a random stranger.
here's how I think
but-
about it.
Period. If I'm walking down the street with anybody, I'm doing the same.
Now if I'm with my boys, I would think my boys are gonna be like, oh nah, man, like we're not gonna let you disrespect us like that.
No, see, if me and you were walking down the street, maybe not you, but if me and you were walking down the street, and I don't care how many people, there
Oh, I'm going down fighting.
someone's getting injured on my way.
If we're both going down, I'm like, yeah, no,
I'm
we're going down
accepting it.
fighting.
I'm not gonna try to run.
Those are the homies. You got
Someone's
Yeah.
going down. So it's okay to fight if it's your homies.
But if it's
But
a
if it's a
but if
woman-
it's a woman,
if it's a helpless woman,
you won't do
Dude,
nothing.
what are you
The
on,
misogyny
bro?
is real.
What are you on?
This episode,
Dude,
equal rights.
I don't equal rights, equal fights,
this
bro.
episode is going
Oh
so
my
many different
gosh,
ways,
man.
bro.
Equal rights, equal fights. I don't care. I was raised.
You're gonna have to edit that out.
I don't care what you say, bro. Equal rights, equal fights, my butt, dude. Listen, I don't care who you are, where we're at, or when we're there. I'm fighting for anybody. I don't care what gender you are, what race you are. I'm fighting. First of all, but I don't care even if
Yeah.
you're a woman. It's
Chandler.
not. I'm not gonna be like. She's gonna look at me like. I'm gonna be like.
You have to.
Oh, sorry, you're a woman and you want equal rights, so you can.
Yeah,
can
I'm
fight
not
on
gonna
yourself.
pull
I'm not
that.
gonna say that. You are so, dude.
Do you
want
want to know why?
Ignorant.
Do you want to know why? Because biologically, men are bigger and stronger than women.
Biologically. it's
Biologically.
I've seen some men.
Hey,
true. Hey,
listen.
Average.
Hey,
Okay.
listen,
That's not
Chandler.
the point, though.
You misogynist.
The point isn't even. The point isn't even that it's men that are biologically stronger.
I
and
just
have
think
more
it's a
muscle
duty
mass.
as a man
It's
to
the
do
fact.
that.
It's the fact that I'm not gonna sit there and let anybody get brutally attacked by a person. I'm jumping in the way. I don't care who it is. Anyway, next topic because I'm done arguing.
Hey,
with you.
we're done.
I'm
Hey,
done arguing.
Hey,
with you.
Chandler, drop it.
All right, here's the last question. Then we're ending this podcast.
Gosh.
If a genie granted you one wish, what would you ask for, or what would you wish for?
Not infinite wishes, because that's a stupid wish.
Yeah, well, you can't wish for that.
Oh, yeah, but if I was able to, I wouldn't.
What's the rules? You can't wish for like
It
love,
can't. It can't
more
be
wishes,
love. It
or
can't be more wishes, love, or I think
bringing
it's
someone back from the dead,
Yeah.
or something like that. Okay, but outside of that, what would you pick?
You know what I'd pick? I feel like this is gonna be.
Yeah, I want to know what you want to pick. That's why I asked. Sorry, he's got me heated. I don't mean to take it out on you. Okay, go ahead.
You can make a short out of this.
This is the all right thumbnail.
Thank you guys.
Okay, thank you.
But
All right,
but
your face can be. Actually, I don't want your face in there.
Thank you.
Okay.
but
So one wish.
my
Can't be
one
love. What's it called? Mortality or something.
immortality.
Yeah, and then it also can't be for more wishes. One wish. What is it for? I know what mine is.
I think my one wish is gonna be. This is kind of a deep answer, but I think my one wish. What?
I don't know. What are you doing, bro? How much time we got?
10 minutes.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
so
we're
we've
good.
got plenty of time.
I think my one wish, kind of a deep answer, but I'm not gonna go too far with it, is true happiness. Whatever that
Okay.
may be.
Okay.
My personal true happiness. I don't know. I don't really know what my personal true happiness is, but I want to feel. I want to.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's just weird. I just wish that I could truly experience
True happiness.
true happiness.
Like with there's no
Not-
possibility of you getting like sad.
Not like that.
Like
I'm just
you're
saying,
just really like happy. There's no problem. You really feel. I can see.
I
that.
can see the positive in almost every
Okay.
situation.
I can
That's
see
what I'm
that.
saying. I guess that's what I'm saying. Or like maybe like I know how my life is gonna play out. You know what I mean? Because if you know how your life's gonna play out, you're not gonna
Yeah.
be stressed about it. You're gonna know what's gonna happen and everything like that.
Mine would be probability.
What do you mean?
I want to be able to control probabilities.
What, so you could like get money?
So because I'm not asking for luck, I'm not asking to be able to change things, but the probability I could raise the probability that I'd get a raise when I walk into work.
Or like if you buy a lottery
Raise the
ticket
probability that I will pass an exam.
or win a lot.
Raise the probability that I'll win the lottery.
Okay.
I think
That's
that's a pretty good one.
That's a pretty
Raise
good
the
one.
probability that I'll never be sad again. Then you got dude, you can literally do anything with it. Raise the probability that our editor could be better.
And not a misogynist.
I'm not a misogynistic pig. All right, I'm pretty sure that's all the time we had for this episode. So if you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, follow us on the social medias. Don't go to Chandler's page because he's a piece of trash.
Keep an eye out
And,
for the Christmas merch.
Keep an eye out for us wearing our Christmas merch. Probably be wearing it either next week or the week after because Christmas is coming up, so we got to get
Christmas
it.
is coming up.
Make
Wait.
sure you like the video because I kind of want to do that music video.
I really
I kind
do.
of want to do that music video, and we're not doing it unless you give us 50 likes. So
50
anyway.
likes on this video.
Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in, and leave a comment about what you want us to ask and DM us, and yeah, peace.
Peace.